Hello everyone, and today we're going to look at gearing in 7.1. Now the simplest way to gear is, of course, to use the moddable pieces of gear that were introduced in patch 7.1. Now this has several advantages, chiefly being the biggest advantage is we can augment gear, and when we upgrade it, we don't lose the augment. That's a huge advantage. So how do you get access to moddable gear? Well, first of all, we're going to have to get at least one 328 blue piece. That's our first goal. It just has to be one piece, preferably an armor or a weapon piece, not these PCs, because we can't have moddable. Well, the implant should really be a legendary anyway, but the relics and the earpiece, we're gonna need them. So any one of these, like the feet, gloves, or main hand, offhand, anything like that will do. Just get one 328 piece. Now we're going to show you the vendor that we'll do this for the 330. Now I'm just going to grab a 330 out of the cargo bay. This one will do. I've got about 4 330 pieces in here. I'm going to upgrade this just because. So what you do is you just deconstruct it, but you need to go and grab the quest first. So what we'll do is we'll head over to the fleet, and I'll show you where the 2 Rhodians are. You need to do this for 328 first, and then you'll get the 330 stuff. So it should be fairly simple, because you can deconstruct all the items that you get. Oh, we got this mount, haven't we? Because we're a billionaire. It's one of the advantages of being a billionaire, is you can just buy the gear. Where are we on the fleet? Supplies, that's where we want to go. So we're going into here. So it's Zeke that we're going to seek out, and his mate. The 2 Rhodians, they're in the supply section, and you'll see here there's the one Hide and Zeke. That was what they're called. You'll see it there on the map. So it's in here. There, they're there, the 2 Rhodians, right there. Now, if you've unlocked one of them, you'll see here we've got the 328 pieces already unlocked. 100 grand a piece, which is not too bad if we are a billionaire. So again, you just have to deconstruct one blue or one purple piece as well from the quest. So you go in here, spacebar your way through these 2 idiots. I don't care what you have to say. Make mods for me. And you'll see here, you'll get the choice between, I think you can only do one at a time. That you can accept. So it starts with 328 prototype, which is 328 blue. Artifact is the purple. So if you were doing ops and you were getting 328 artifact, again, pick the artifact option for 328. I'm going to pick 330 prototype modifications. So we'll pick that one. Certainly craft it. So you got to just deconstruct any blue item rating 330 or higher. Items can be deconstructed from your inventory, so luckily I prepared one of them. Bear in mind, if you get this on one of your alts, where is it? There it is. So we're just going to click deconstruct and just hit deconstruct. We will get, this came from a flashpoint, so we'll get flashpoint stabilizers. And again, so it says return to hide there. So that's that done now. For upgrading gear, bear in mind, you're only going to want to upgrade one piece. The upgrade vendors are just up here. We'll show you where they are. So whatever content that you're doing, PvP or ops or flashpoints, you've got the ops vendor there. There's the flashpoint vendor. The PvP vendor's in the combat section. What is it? Combat training section of the fleet. So all you need to do is upgrade. Bear in mind, you only really have to do one piece. What you can do is deconstruct any of these pieces that you don't need anymore. Like if we deconstruct, the lightsaber, the 324 lightsaber, which we're not going to need again. I don't care about the color crystal because we just unlock them from our collections. And again, you will get flashpoint stabilizers. So if you're doing flashpoints, then you'll get that. If that was an operations item, you'd get the ops. What is it? Can't remember what the ops item's called. What's it called again? It is called, it's not here, it's up here. Yeah, the operation catalyst as well. So you can easily you can see how many we've got. 478 flashpoint stabilized. That's what I do most of the time. But yeah, you can get the gear and just upgrade. It won't work with the Conquest gear. We should point out this Conquest gear here. It will not work with the green gear to get this, the 328s. I don't think it works with legendaries either. The implants there. But there we go. We did the headpiece. And now we're going to head back on over to hide here. And turn in the quest. And there you go. He seems happy enough. We've done it. Get no reward. And now when you go to Zeke, you'll see here that we've now got 330 pieces now. You'll see you've got 330 hilts now. And what we can do now is upgrade all our gear from 328 to 330 without losing the augment. So we'll get a hilt, 100k, it's nothing to us. Crit, 330 crit, 330 power. The lethal mod, there's no lettered mods in this one. So all we do is, this isn't augmented, the lightsaber, but, you know, just pop them in. We'll just delete them because I can't be bothered extracting them. And there we go. We've now upgraded the 328. You can see here we'll get this the headpiece, which is accuracy in it. Accuracy mod, and there we go. Got the armoring there, and as you can see now that doesn't have a mod in it either. It does. What it does? It's just it. Oh no, it doesn't. But anyway, if we were to do the pants, we'll swap it out for the pants, which has again a nice 220 mod in it. It's not the 220 augment, should we say? But if we upgrade this, we keep the augment, and that's one of the advantages of this because it's one of my hated things. It's better to have 330 or 328 augmented gear than 326 non-augmented gear, should we say? So there you go. We've upgraded the pants there. We've got more accuracy. The goal eventually for this is to get rid of this this implant here and get another legendary one here. I haven't upgraded her legendaries because she is just a bank all here. I think we're capped for accuracy, but again, the goal is to stay capped without this equipped. That is the goal for this. So that takes us closer, having 330 augmented gear there. So again, we'll hopefully get that. We'll need to upgrade that. It's only 326. They go up to 334 now, the legendaries, we should say. And again, for doing legendaries, upgrades, tech fragments, you get plenty of them. Doing the conquest is usually the best way for tech fragments. Because again, you get, 500. If you're in a guild, you'll get another 300 at the start of the next week. So there's always that. You get 200 conquest commendations as well, which again, you can also trade conquest commendations for tech fragments as well if you're ever short there. Flashpoint stabilizers are easy to get as well. Operation catalysts, again, they'll be easy to get if you're doing operations. You can get the artifact pieces, again, just do the same thing as I did there, only pick the artifact option for the 330 pieces. The good news is, though, if you go and do any kind of flashpoint or operation content, if all of these are 330, what will happen is more than likely your any drops for these slots will be 330. So it's really easy to get 330 gear then for alts and for so even if you get the 330 blue gear and you do operations and you get the 330 purple gear drops, you can then get the 330 artifact gear, and then that would be a further upgrade for you. But the only grindy thing is you're going to have to pick what you're doing again, whatever activity you're doing. Flashpoint stabilizers are easy to get. Flashpoint is probably the easiest because you can just queue for the veteran flashpoints. They're the easiest ones, the tactical ones that don't require a roll. Operations always require a roll. PvP is easy enough as well, but I don't know... Does PvP go up to 328? I don't know because I don't do PvP. But I don't think that only goes up to 326. Bear in mind that since 3.1, Flashpoint's maximum item level drop is 330 now. So that's been increased. So you can easily get these. Again, the Flashpoint stabilizer are easy to get. Again, because the master modes take a long time to queue for, but the flashpoints, the veteran flashpoints, are really easy and really quick to Q4. Again, so it's just these two little Rhodians. Again, we could pick up the other one, Hyde here, Hyde and Zeke. The two little Rhodians that have escaped from prison. But there you go. So gearing up is better. I think it's better than just upgrading and losing augments, because we can augment these at 328 and then just keep the augments in there. They're not going to be best in slot, but they are a good platform to augment things for. You know, we can just add extra stats and help out the itemization here. We've got haste in here because we're a crazy Sork we are, and we're accuracy capped now, which is good for a DPS. I need to augment that lightsaber. I've got a few Mark 10 augments lying around there, and we can afford to buy augments. We could just buy Mark 11s because money is no object for us really now. And that's one of the advantages of being a billionaire now, is that we can just buy gear and augment it without having to go through the awful itemization that the game offered us previously. So still not perfect. Again, you are going to have to grind, but at least you can focus that grind in just one piece of gear, because that one piece of gear that you destroy is going to unlock the entire, the entire set of armor at least, if not the implants and the relics. Although implants, just grind the tech fragments and get the legendaries, and we'll just upgrade them. And when they get to 334, then we'll augment them, because that's the highest item level that the legendaries can go to in the game. But anyway, there you go. So simple, easy to do, easy to grind gear in patch 7.1. So that is all for this video. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you again soon, and goodbye.